We'll do just regular swings to start, okay? Just kind of get you into the rhythm. All right, you ready, sir? Regular fastball. Two. Nice. Last one here. Warm up round, how we feeling? So, this is the neck band. Let me change this setting real quick. I want you to take a look at your attack angles. You can see it from there. So that last swing was a 20. We have a 20, 16, 14, 20, 19, 24. Are those, and if we're not sure, that's okay. That's why you're here. Are those good attack angles or are those bad attack angles? Okay, why would that be bad? Yes, way too high. So what we're going to work on to try and adjust that is going to be this little orange band for us. Okay, so this band you can use for a lot of variations. Okay, you can put it around hand band, on feet. There's going to be something called neck band. So you're going to put your hands in like this. Band comes around your neck. Now what's happening when you swing, your hands are getting like very disconnected from the body, and now they have to try and work really hard to try and get up. Notice how you've really only had like really good power generally to the pull side. You got fast hands, okay? You got a quick barrel, so you'll get here, and now it's just kind of like a pull all the way around. So now if I hit anything from here to here, it's just pulls. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want your hands to necessarily get too far away from your body. So with this, you'll feel it. If I'm here and all of a sudden I feel a yank, not ideal. Your hands are going to stay just right around here for your body. Even if it's like a low and away pitch. Give me like a fake low and away pitch with your hand. Notice how my hands are still this close to my body. Okay, go even lower. Oh, now we're going to hinge. Notice how my hands are the same distance from my body. We're trying to hit it with the barrel. I think a lot of the time you'll get here, and then it's like, oh no, when we try and almost just kind of fight through. Notice how sometimes you'll get some on the handle. So it's called neck band, okay? Boom, on the neck. Stir, that hand in that side, that hand in that side. Voila. Sound good? You ready? There you go. What was that attacking? Way better, huh? There you go. That one's gonna go up. Yep. Way better. How'd that feel? Great job. What'd you notice with the band? Yeah. A little bit better, huh? Why do you think that is? What'd you notice? What'd you feel? Kind of just walk me through that process.
I felt the stretch on like the first 3 swings.
Okay. And is that a good feeling or bad feeling?
Bad.
Correct.
I didn't feel it much later.
And what'd you notice with the results? Yeah, notice how over. Why do you think that may have been your highest attack angle? I've got my thought, but I kind of want to hear, what do you think? Just because that's at 14, does that automatically mean bad? Or could we learn a little bit more from it? Okay. How do you think you got a 14 on that one when everything else was like 2 to 10? No worries. Let me see your bat real quick. So you're doing a really good job, and a lot of your point of contact was kind of back here. So your swing is going to kind of have an arc to it naturally. That naturally happens, and we do a really good job. If our hands are uptight, I'm still going to have that kind of arc to the swing. That's a good thing, okay? Now, you caught that ball instead of catching kind of back here where you were on the flat part of your loop. The last swing, you just on this angle, that's okay. If we're early and we catch the ball out here, it's going to happen where we're going to have a little bit more of our attack angle. Now, the issue is if you're catching it back here and those are at 14, then when you're out here, those are like 25. And that's where we're seeing those other ones. All right, so it will get up there sometimes, and it's good to understand why. If it's off speed, ball kind of coming down this way, you're going to have a slightly higher attack angle. Okay. Now, if that's a fastball up and we're out of 14, probably not ideal. You see what I'm saying? So this is where I don't need you to like have those memorized where it's like I know exactly what everything is. I mostly just want you to kind of be aware of what does Will need. You know what I'm saying? So that way when you look up there and you're like 14, that's a little high, but I did catch that kind of out front. Not the worst thing in the world, you know. And we get back in here, and all of a sudden you catch one here, and it's like 26. It's like, ooh, way too high. Step out. Okay, I need to be a little bit flatter. Probably hands a little bit closer to the body. Step back up, and now you're making the adjustment rather than waiting for me to come down from the cage and be like, hey, Will, we're doing this. And you're like, oh, okay. I want you to start being able to recognize. I'm not needing you to be able to recognize, though. I want to start the process of that, okay? Let's go a few more with that guy. Let's see how it feels with everything, okay? And we'll go from there. Sound good? Good job, bud. Grandma and grandpa or anybody kind of wants to go back, or if Will's like, hey, I had a really good session, everything felt really good right after that. The main idea is I want you guys to be able to go back, listen, and see what are we working on, what are we doing. So that way there's a little bit more learning. If wanted, it's there if you guys want it. It's there if you guys don't want it, your choice. There you go. There you go. little out front on it. Yeah, and there's where we get that 13. Notice on the pitch you were late on, what was the attack angle? Yep. Nice. Great job. Now, we're going to make one other small adjustment. Hop in your stance for me. Go ahead and go through your load and then stride. Now, I want you to notice how your hands kind of stay over this white line the entire time. Okay, go ahead and relax. Imagine like you were throwing a baseball. Okay, let's say you're pitching. If you were like this the whole time, when we're hitting, we're trying to get this back here. I want your hands to get back here too, okay? The throwing motion and the hitting motion, very similar. Do you know who Josh Donaldson is? Ooh, done, sir. So there's a very famous photo of Josh Donaldson, and it's of him hitting, overlaid of him throwing from third base. And essentially, here's throwing, here's hitting. Does that make sense? So if my hands are here, all I'm going to have is kind of like this little like punch. What's up, Finn? Okay. If I am able to kind of get these back here, think almost like you're trying to get them behind your pocket. Yeah, we can even go here, and then this guy's going to. Great job. Great job. Whammy. Yeah. Let's try that out, okay? It's going to feel awkward. It's going to be uncomfortable. So if you go through a swing for the next couple of swings and you're like, man, that felt great. That felt natural. You're probably doing your old swing. It needs to feel a little uncomfortable right now for this, okay? Go like 3 or 4 swings. Okay. When I get to here, yep. Good. More. Make it uncomfortable. Make it uncomfortable. Yes. Will, honest question here, sir. When was the last time you remembered you hitting a line drive over the shortstop's head? Yes. Like you were like, man, I remember doing that. 12 you? So a couple years ago? Look at the attack angle on that too, dude. That's money. So with us, when you're here and all you have is that push, your bat's getting into that zone, but everything is kind of working towards that direction when we're kind of yanking across. Now we're keeping the hands close to the body and we're kind of hiding them. Now you're able to go backside too. We're making it where previously you had this much of a field that you used to use. Now we're opening it up to this. That's pretty cool. What do you think? I think good too. Go ahead, get rid of the band. Let's see if we can bring this to the regular swing. All right, making it uncomfortable, getting the hands back close. Think almost like your hands are trying to follow the shape of the collar of your shirt. So you notice how your collar kind of goes just like that, just a little bit? Your hands are following your collar, okay? Keep that right shoulder down. Yep. Better. Better. Right shoulder down. Yeah, I'll take that. Close. Close. You feel yourself hitting that kind of far out front, you can let that travel like another 6 inches, okay? You've got room for it. I know you may not feel like you do. You have time to get there. Better. Better. Yep. Let's make your adjustment. Yeah. Yeah. Make your adjustment. I like it. I want a little bit more right shoulder down initially. We're still kind of coming in flat, and that's where you're getting that kind of higher pop. I want this down just a little more. I bet you we get that attack angle like a 12. Keep your hands close to your body. Yeah, better. Close, Will. Stand over the shortstop's head. Give me 12, you Willie. Right over the shortstop's head on that. Won't keep. Get that right shoulder going down. Yes. Really close. Just early on it. Just reaching out on it. You can hit that pitch off of your belly button. You can make contact with that pitch even with your belly button. But you keep making contact with it way out here. That's why you're getting a lot more of that up. I know it's uncomfortable. That's okay. That's what we're working on. Okay? Keep getting those hands back here. Yep, let's get a pick. Wowzers. That's a lot better, Will. What do you think? Great job, dude. Look at the attack angle. That's money. VBA's money. Bat speed's money. I like a lot of that over there, dude. Two screens, and I'll meet you over there for our takeaways. How was school today? That's good. Finn, this is Will. Will, this is Finn. Get a load of this. This dude gets out at 12:45? 12:45 on Fridays. Yeah, how neat is that? Golly. All right.